Okay, well, the picture looks good. John Shum, you there? Wow, Knox is here. Digging with Deej is here. Can you guys hear me okay? Mr. Thor. Ambient Girls here. Quasi Mobile. Wow, thanks for stopping by, buddy. Thor says hello to everybody in the chat. So let's see if it's is it 4 hours later there, Thor? Is it 11 o'clock or midnight? Miss Ambient Girls here. Only the best of people. Oh, Denise says she's not here yet, so it can't be the best of everybody. 12 midnight. So, wow, 5 hours difference. Okay. I'll close that. All right. That'll work. I am doing great, guys. Hey, Papa Rouse is in the house. And Justin Clark. D&D Beach Bandits. Heading to Louisiana in a few minutes. Stop by to hit that like button. Very good, folks. Yeah, that's a great idea. Let's hit that like button. We got 10 of us here and only 3 likes so far. So 4. Hit it, people. Where's my Thor's Treasure is one of my wrench people.
Where's K1?
K1 will pop in. I'd be willing to bet money on that. Out and about. Thanks for stopping in. Wow, we've already got 11 people, and we're not even supposed to be started yet for another 2.5 minutes.
Oh, I can go talk more.
This is awful. And Trish is here. Hi, Trish. Somebody's like, my tables are being taken over. Come here. Where you at?
Look behind you.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Booger. I'm going to go over there and beat up his sister. And Lincoln Central Coins is here. Thank you. Oh, did Al just pop in too? Al popped in. Fantastic. And this is great. Come here. 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 You got to say hi to all your fans. Hi, fans. Hi, everybody. I don't know what to.
Put me down.
I don't know what to do. Finders Keepers here. Hey, Park Rep Pat's here. Hey, Pat.
Toto.
Oh, Toto's here. Fantastic. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Wow, everybody's here tonight. This is awesome. Did I win yet? You sound like Martin from Randolph Relic Recovery. Oh, Finders Keepers. I don't know if I said hi to him yet, so welcome, Finders Keepers.
Opportunity Knox.
Yeah, Opportunity Knox was the second one here behind John Chum. Wow, Al, thanks for stopping by. Thanks, Quaz. I appreciate it, buddy. Wow, we're up to 15 people. What did you win yet, Rob? We're going to be giving away other stuff. Well, first off, here's the. I actually found these 15 minutes ago. I've been looking for them for 2 days, but here's the prizes for the Silver and Wheatie giveaway.
B&M Outdoor Pursuits.
So I actually found them. Who's here?
B&M.
B&M Outdoor Pursuits. Welcome. How you doing? Welcome. Yeah, that was a rather interesting video you did this morning, Pat. It's Deej, rhymes with siege. That is right. Digging with Deej, who hopefully will get down here in January and we will be able to do another dig again in Central Florida, since we door knocked and we went 5 for 5 on the street we door knocked, me and Deej.
Deej and I.
Deej and I. Me and Deej. Deej and I. I'm not typing it. All righty. Oh, autocorrect. Yuppers.
I know, really sorry guessing again.
All right, so just for that, we're going to eliminate 9 and 43. Hey, HD Shovel Ed, thanks for stopping by. Hey, Quasi Mobile was one of the first ones in.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Wow, everybody knows everybody. This is great. This is just awesome that everybody knows everybody. All right, it's officially 7:01. Actually, it says 6:59 on my computer, 7:01 on the clock. What time does your computer have?
6:59.
6:59. Denise is monitoring the computer to our left. Woohoo! I'm using the little handheld eyeball thing that we used to have before phones had FaceTime. You used to have to put them on your computer, and what was that called? It wasn't called FaceTime.
I don't know. I can't remember.
And gang, we're also going to be giving away tonight to 2 lucky people. A couple of silver rosies tonight is up in the air, is up for grabs.
Del Marvelous Diggity Job.
Oh, Del Marva's in here.
HD Chevrolet.
HD Chevrolet, I said hi to. All right, does anybody know what Del Marva stands for? Forget the LOUS, but does anybody know what Del Marva stands for?
Del something marvelous.
No. If you take off the LOUS and just use DELMARVA, it stands for something. Delinquent.
Oh,
You're right, ambient girl. Google would know.
delinquent.
Delmarva is the abbreviation for the Delaware, Maryland, Virginia tri-state area. It is called the Delmarva Peninsula, and that's where he got Del Marvelous from. I hope he's from that area, or I'm going to sound awful stupid there. Uh-oh, Thor switched to laptop. Delaware, Maryland, VA. Very good, Toto.
M is what's it mean?
It means Delaware, Maryland, Virginia. DEL for
Oh,
Delaware,
that
MA for Maryland, and VA for Virginia.
Is that what he did?
And Jan Lewin is in the house. Guys, Thor's treasure may be the only person in the room who's dug up a live World War II bomb and had to call the local police, who
Didn't
then
know we were here to learn anything.
I'm just here for the giveaway, Al says. Well, we're going to do that too, Al, but why not learn something at the same time? Oh. But yeah, Thor last year dug up a and hit it with a spade.
Out and about here.
Out and About is here. Fantastic. Thank you, Out and About. Oh, it's 2 you're on now? Okay.
Double time.
Michael Gambino's here. Hello from Santa Cruz, California. So I think it's what? Was it 3 hours earlier over there? So was it 4 o'clock over there, Michael?
Santa Cruz, California.
Wow, we've got 25 people.
3.5 hours? 3?
3. It's never a half. It's always, yeah, Dar's 1. And then Central Time. I should have used a bigger hammer to tap the bomb.
Finders keepers.
This room is rocking.
Finders keepers.
I know. Now we just need
Who?
Metal Pirate Girl who goes rock on, because I watched her repurposing video this morning.
Well, what does take it Canadian lady says all the time?
Oh, she says right on, right on. That would be digging Canuck, Miss Liz. Right on, right on. All right, we need 10 of you folks to smash the like button.
Slackers. Who's Michael at Gambino?
He's in California. He just said hi from California. He's on the West Coast.
Okay.
Got the stickers and proudly displayed on my dashboard of my Neon. I just put all my stickers on my I haven't shown it yet, guys, but I just did a quickie video that I'm going to put on one of my videos. I took everybody's stickers they've been sending me. Deej, Miss Cheryl, Randolph Relic Recovery, the Detecting Smiths, and I even put Estesics on there. And I put them on the side of my big plastic tub that I put all my metal detecting accessories. So I finally got a place to put all my stickers. Dr. Pepper's in the house. That would be Hog Rider. Yep. That's Denise's favorite logo because that's her favorite drink.
This is where the cool kids hang out.
Who said that?
Quasi-mobile.
That's right. All the cool kids are here.
Oh.
Michael, that's fine. Every single team in the league can apologize to us. We're just a bunch of I don't know how we even got lucky enough to beat Panthers Thursday night.
Like that again. Arg.
Hi, Stan. Had audio problems. Am I not coming into you, Stan?
He might have audio problems. Not the video. I don't know.
I liked, I licked, I tickled, I stomped, I did something that made it blue. Oh, we're not even going there, Miss Ambient Girl. Okay, Del Marvelous just found a 1960 Mercury, and it looks like the day it was made. Sadly, it's not a D mint mark, but it was almost BU. Wow. That's awesome, Del Marvelous. Dalton also got a 1916 when we were hunting together, but unfortunately, it didn't have the mint mark either. And then when I was digging in Central Florida with Miss Deej, I got a 1917 Mercury that was so mint, it didn't even look real. It was so perfect. It didn't even look real. Finally accepted as a cool kid. Absolutely, Opportunity Knox.
Deej finally got silver last Friday.
Did she get her? Deej, did you get your White Whale Mercury? Finders Keepers, I dug a Denver 21 Merc on Friday. Nice. I got me a 1920 Merc with Dalton on Thursday. We went back to one of his 1930 properties that he's done twice before, but he hasn't done it in a long time because the lawn was all grown up, and they hired somebody with a bush hog, and not only did they mow it down, but they mowed a lot of the stuff that he couldn't get to, and I was literally sweeping under a bush and got a silver dime signal, and that's exactly what came out, a 1920 Merc. Oh, when you get done typing, can you go in the other room and get my plastic tub that's on the dining room shelves? It's like right on it's got all the stuff that I found this month.
Oh,
We need to evict James once. Oh, that's me. That's us that said that.
he's not focused. What are you doing?
The rings on the post on the back has lines in the rings. Yeah, that's called oh, they actually have a name for that. That's how they grade a Mercury dime, is by, if you can see the lines on that that post down the center of the back of the Mercury dime, that's how they grade it. If you can see separation among those lines. All righty, guys, I need help with something. On that 1913 or 1930 property I did with Dalton, where I got the 20 Merc, I also got this. It looks like a toy badge with a six-sided star, but it says, type this, watch Jacks grow. Jax. Watch Jax grow. But I can't Google it because every time I put the word Jax in, it just refers me to Jax from Sons of Anarchy.
Watch.
It's called Watch Jax Grow. No, type it on the computer so people know what it says. Does anybody have any idea what this is?
Watch.
Still need a real. Yeah, don't we all need a real?
Jacks.
No, Jax, just like in Sons of Anarchy.
Jax grow.
Yes. Yep. So if anybody knows what that is, please let me know. Watch Jax grow. We found it here in West Central Florida. I don't know if they mean Jax, Jax, Jacksonville, or I don't have any idea. Yep. The worst. Well, yeah, oldies, we know it's a toy badge, but I don't know what the. It's a carnival token. You could type anything you want. Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you very much. Oh, Mississippi Mary's in the house. Welcome.
Traveling Toy Detectors.
And Traveling Toy Detectors.
Stan Riley.
Opportunity Knox says, I'm bad. I rub my coins. It is so hard not to rub coins.
Stan Riley.
And Stan Riley's in the house. It does almost look like a Texas Ranger badge. I think it's pretty cool looking. I got that there. I got just my second unsmashed thimble. Well, it's partly unsmashed, but my second thimble I got off that property, I've got 4 thimbles, 2 of them smashed, 2 of them semi-round. And then I got me a nice pocket knife that day. And then there's the 1920 Merc I got off that 20 property with Dalton. He's gotten 5 silvers off it himself, and this was my first one, so that 1930 properties yielded 6 silvers.
I think he puts shit in his pocket and drops it.
Yeah.
I had him on eBay. Silver, those says. Where you're not supposed to go and you can show them your badge.
That's right. We don't need no stinking badges.
You don't have to get permissions.
Yes, we do, Stan. That's how we get most of our permissions. Dalton's just got us a couple big church properties. Down here in Florida, in a lot of the small rural towns, the churches, once they start growing, they'll buy the lots of the houses around them, the old houses. And a lot of time they'll knock down the houses and just leave the grass lots that their overflow can park on. And then Dalton will pull up a map from the 1920s or 30s, and he'll see the plot with those old houses on it, and then he'll check the current map and see no houses, and then he'll go ask the church, do you mind if we do your grass parking lot where you knock down those old houses? And he's 11 or 12 for church properties. Thanks, John Chum. Miss Cynthia Swearingen is in the house. Woohoo! Smash the like. Thank you. Where does he get the maps? He uses the well, you can go back on Google and you can do Google Maps, and then you can do the fire insurance maps that they use through the University of Florida. Uses the old, what's the name of the fire company? You could just type in old fire maps, and the fire insurance companies would do like an overhead map, like they would do with a drone now, but it's obviously a lot more primitive. And Randolph. Sanborn maps. That's it, Deej. Thank you. And Knox. Del Marvelous has a question.
Found the pocket knife in Field of Dreams had a wood overlay, not bone. Anyone got a guess on age? The Field of Dreams field.
You mean the real Field of Dreams field? Like my bucket list field to go to? Oh, Pat, you were supposed to bring the bean dip and pretzels. On my way to Waterfit. All right, thanks for stopping by, Trish.
Oh, it must be gym class in the water.
Yeah.
He says, no, my Field of Dreams Oh, in his videos, he calls it the Field of
Oh, he
Dreams.
calls this Field of Dreams. I have one I call my Field of Coins.
Oh, he didn't know what age it would be.
Yep, there you go. USGS maps are good too, for Randolph says. And beer.
He wanted to know about what year you think it is.
I don't know. This one I just found had a couple of 30s houses, and the framing edge is, I nicked it so I could see copper coming through. So it's a pretty heavy duty knife. They're probably not quite as old as your harmonica reeds. All right, guys, it's quarter after. We've been doing this 17 minutes already. Let's go ahead and do a silver dime giveaway. That's why I got this. Use the black marker and put a number from 1 to 50 on there, honey. There you go. Topographical maps. Time flies when you're having fun. Okay, wake up, Al. All right, Al, here's your chance to win something. Denise just wrote a number down between 1 and 50. So everybody start guessing a number between 1 and 50 for a silver rosy dime. Nobody's got it yet. Wow. That's amazing that nobody's hit this number yet. Close.
Got it.
All right, there we go. Boom. Miss Ambient Girl got it. Number 7, Denise wrote down. All right, everybody stop, especially Randolph. So Miss Ambient Girl, Denise is going to type in her address to my iPad, and you can send me your address, and we will get you off this 1964 or 63 90% rosy dime. Miss Ambient Girl. Man, nobody hit 7. This took a long time.
That's my favorite number.
I knew Pat and Martin would still keep guessing. I knew it. I just knew it.
All right. Margaret. 7.
Randolph 7. That's it, Randolph. You're just a little slow. Okay. Now, as a lot of you know, this was the second Guess the Wheaties and Guess the Silver giveaway we did. It was also a 1916 property. The first one we did was literally 2 blocks over from this one. We door knocked. Oh, and Stan Riley, you were asking how you door knock and find old properties. In my neighborhood, in the little town I live in, there's not many. I haven't gotten any permissions. There's very few houses left before 1900, and there's extremely few between 1900 and 1920. There's plenty after 20, but to get a pre-1920 is pretty amazing because there's only a couple dozen left, and I've gotten, I think, 2 or 3 of them. But we were driving by one house, and it had a big corner lot, the yellow house that we detected, the 1916, but it didn't look like a 1916 because he had bricked in the open bottom. So when I went by and saw that the lawn wasn't taken care of and it was a big, huge open property, I just Googled the address on my phone, and I use Zillow or Redfin, and you just pull up the address on Zillow and you just scroll through it, and it'll tell you what year the house was built. And you can always go on the county's website to verify it. But I was halfway down the street when my phone came back and said it was a 1916 house. Man, I turned my ass around real fast and went back up. And luckily, I got this really cool guy. He answered the door, and I started giving my spiel. And he said yes before I even had the sentence out. He's been waiting for somebody to come to his door and ask him to metal detect, because he's on a property that's got so much stuff. Every time it rains, parts of bottles get exposed in his backyard, and his wife's got a whole line of bottles in her little bay window in her kitchen. And Dalton got his first 2 bottles there. Alex got her first 2 bottles there. And that was the house. We pulled 50 Wheaties, 1 Indian head, which was in 1895, and 4 silver coins out of that property.
Quasimodo said you get more information if you go to the
Absolutely. We're all red.
Or all white with some holes in the eyes.
Yes. MT Mountain Vaults or MTN Vaults. Absolutely. I recently, you haven't seen the video yet, but I recently did a 1968 house that was directly across the street from the 1916 property. And my logic there was, in 1916, that road wouldn't have been there between the 2 houses. So that whole front yard of the house next door would have been part of that 1916 property. And I wound up pulling out a 1946 Washington quarter. So you can find silver on post 64 houses. And then when I was doing a 58 house with Alex, we found a 1915 Wheatie. So that was 43 years earlier.
2 more people.
2. Jessica Pullen's in the room.
And MTN Vaults.
This is Jason Bedlinski. Well, hello, Jason. I'm half Polish, so I hope I pronounced that right. Does this smell like chloroform to you? Well, no, Thor, you don't ask to dig their garden, just their yard, just their beautiful, yeah. All right, can we? I did a spoof video for my metal detecting club. Asked me to do a presentation on door knocking and getting permission, since I'm the only one in the club that does it. I don't know why, but me and Dalton and Alex are the only 3 people that seem to do.
Video, didn't you?
So I did a video for the club, and we also did a what not to do video, where my neighbor dressed up in full camo with a rifle bag and knocked on Denise's door and said, "Can I dig holes in your yard?" And of course, Denise slammed the door on him. Simon Glenn's in the room. I got my first bottle at the beer joint. You guys are hilarious. Well, Thor, I think you're doing it the right way, buddy. Going out in those fields that used to have, Roman legions walking on them, or old towns on them, or merchant areas. Wow, 28 people. Okay. Now, I'm going to ask this. How many people actually referred to the clue to guess for this giveaway?
I'm clueless.
Well, maybe you can find the coins in a pot.
There was a clue?
Yes, Opportunity Knocks, there was a clue. Oh, okay. I am public now. People have verified for me. Fantastic. Not me. I did. Nope. Okay. Nope. Just copied everyone else's answers.
Stan says I've only been in the area for about 6 years. I don't know where to go.
Stan, we'll
go towards the dirt.
No, we'll get you out there, Stan. Stan's in my club.
Go towards the dirt, Stan.
Stan's in my club. We'll get together, Stan. I have no clue. Okay. On the 1916 Yellow House property that myself, Alex, and Dalton did, where, like I said, we just got the 50 Wheaties and the 4 silvers. I wound up going 2 streets over and doing a door knock, and that house turned out to be 1916. It was also on the corner lot. Wasn't quite as big, but it's a pretty big corner lot. Super nice older couple. He's a retired historian. He wrote history books for the county. He was just said, "You guys go knock yourselves out. I'm going to be so excited to see what's in the dirt and in the ground. We're just, we don't want any of it. We're just curious to see what you guys find." So Dalton and I started doing so well there in a 6-hour hunt. I decided to make that the Wheatie Silver Giveaway number 2.
North Jersey's here.
North Jersey's in the house.
And Simon Glenn.
Yeah, Simon Glenn, I said hello to. I need to join your club. Simon, we would love to have you. Dalton has told me all about you going out to hunt with him. Simon's going out and hunting with Dalton.
Where is he not?
He belongs also to the Tampa Club, but there's several people that belong to the Tampa Club and the Pinellas Club. So I decided to do the second giveaway, but I wanted to help people out so their answers weren't all over the place. So I gave the clue of, I put it in 7 videos. I put the clue in 7 of my last videos out of the last 10. I went and looked them up this morning, and I'm not going to read them all to you, but
Detecting Smiths are in the house.
Detecting Smiths are in the house. Hello, Jason and family and mama. And what does he call him? Gecko. That's what he calls his son. And so anyway, I put the clue, less is more. Okay. Is that coming out right on yours?
Yep.
Okay. All right. And what that meant was that on this Wheatie Silver giveaway, for the Wheaties, there was less than the 50 we found on the other property, and the more stood for more silver than the other one. So you should have guessed less than 50 Wheaties and more than 4 silver coins. That was your clue to help you with this giveaway. So that means from the last giveaway, there's going to be less than 50 Wheaties, but more than 4 silver coins.
You had a Mississippi primary detective?
Yes, Mississippi Mary, yes.
Yeah.
I hope.
I was clueless.
I was clueless. So you got me so confused with your clues. Well, I tried to make it as easy as possible. Less and more. Less Wheaties, more silver. That's all that stood for. Less and more. Less Wheaties, more silver. Okay, we had 52 people. I'm sorry, we had 54 people enter the giveaway. 54. Well, we had a 55th person, but they were late, and I couldn't verify they were a real channel, but they were late anyway. So we had 54 people enter the giveaway. I also like to thank DK, Mr. Ken from Adventures in Dirt, who advertised the.
Cheryl's in the house.
Cheryl is in the house. Everybody say hi to Cheryl Bussman. She is the only YouTuber whose little thumbnail picture dances on my computer.
Yes. 29 people.
32 people. Holy smokes.
And only 29 likes. What the hell?
That's fine. We'll get those likes up there.
Jan Lewitt's in the house.
I'm down on a limb and guess it was the first 1916 property.
Did you say hi to Jan Lewitt?
Yeah, I said hi. Jan's been in the house for a little while.
Oh, yeah? Okay. What was my guess? I can't remember.
All right, so we're coming up on 7:30. Nobody got the exact correct guess for the Wheaties. Okay, I think 3 people, 2 were 1 off on the low side, and I think 1 was off on the high side. So those 3 people will be in the drawing to pick the winner, and 3 people guessed the correct amount of silvers. So those 3 will also go into the silver bowl, and we'll pick one out. I thought Mr. Martin Randolph Relic Recovery won the whole thing again because he guessed a certain amount of Wheaties and 9 silvers, and I thought he got them both right until I went back and checked the video, and he was off on the Wheaties by 2. So you actually didn't qualify for the Wheaties part, Martin. But we'll go ahead and show it, what the totals were for the second property. In 6 hours, Dalton and I found 36 Wheaties and 9 silver coins. I got 3 and Dalton got 6, including a standing Liberty quarter. And that wasn't even the best find on the property. Okay? So
Jessica Poulin is in the house.
Jessica Poulin's in the house. Fantastic. All right. So 3 people guessed 9 silvers. That would be Opportunity Knox, who was my very first guesser, and he got the silvers right. And then PD Sandigger, who unfortunately contacted me. He's got to work second shift tonight, so he can't be here, but he's in the running. And then Martin Randolph Relic Recovery. Those 3 people will be competing for the prize on the silver side. On the Wheatie side, where we had 36, we had Daryl USA guessed 37. Michael Gambino, you were close at 33, buddy. Philip Newell, you were one off at 38. Meek BG1, he was also at 37. Simon Glenn was at 32, so he's out of it. Oh, and Brandon Spiegel, future millionaire, was at 37. And a whole bunch of people missed silver by one off, guessing 8. Michael Williams, he guessed 8 silvers. And the Detecting Smiths, you just missed it by 2. You guessed 38 Wheaties. You missed it by 2. So there's 3 people. Oh, I'm sorry. And Jan Lewitt guessed 35, so they're in the running too. And Matthew Barstow guessed 37. The actual number was 36. Okay.
Martin says those other 2 memorials fell out of your pocket.
Yeah.
Martin,
I know.
the metal detector community. Here we go.
So we have 4 people that were one off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people that were one off for the Wheaties, and 3 people that tied for the exact amount for the silvers. Opportunity Knox, PD Sandigger, and Randolph Relic Recovery. So,
Are you sure he didn't drop 2?
hand me the blank white papers that are in the paper clip over there. The things that are in the white paper clip.
These?
No, honey, they're in a paper clip. Oh, okay, those aren't blank. Give me the other ones.
These are.
Yes.
That's what I was trying to hand you. I think.
And hand me scissors.
What do you have in your bowl?
Nothing yet.
What's in your wallet?
All right, we're going to write your number down that you entered the.
Is this for Rosie Diamond?
Yes. Send that to Ambien.
Okay.
So Opportunity Knox was number 1. And then PD Sandigger was number 6. And the third person was Martin Randolph Relic Recovery, was number 18. Okay. I have taken those 3 numbers, good people, and we have put them in the bowl that I can't see in. Of course, a lot of numbers here. And I am going to have Miss Denise reach her hand here where she can't see. You got it. Okay.
3 people tied. So Dan, look, what's going on?
Only 3 got the exact correct number for the silvers, Jan. We found 9 silver coins on that property, and 3 people guessed 9. No. There's gonna be a revolt on my group here. That's number 18 is Randolph Relic Recovery, Mr. Martin. He wins for the silver. Okay. And now we got 5 people that qualified to win the coin.
No, Jersey said it before me. Redraw.
I think he's got a horseshoe up his rear end. I really do.
Hey, that's my bowl.
Who said that?
My Martin.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Oh, I hit a button and I went away. I don't want this crap to happen like it did last time. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we will put 5 numbers in to pick the winner. So Martin gets a Ben Franklin silver half, 90% silver. And
how much did he pay you?
He paid me a lot.
My wife, the Statue of Liberty, Statue of Florida.
Okay, there is Daryl USA, number 14. He's going in the bowl. And here is Meek BG1 is number 28. He is going in the bowl. Brandon Spiegel, future millionaire, is number 38. He's getting folded up and going in the bowl. Jan Lewitt, who was number 48 to enter the contest, they're going in the bowl. So this is cool. A couple people in the room could win tonight.
Send them back.
Who's that?
Right.
He said that I make him send them back. I do not make him send them back. He just tips well.
Oh, here's the opportunity next. What was second place? That's what you're doing now, isn't it?
No, there's two winners. One for the Wheaties and one for the silver guess.
Okay.
So there's two winners. So Martin won for guessing the correct amount of silvers off the property, which is 9, and the correct amount of Wheaties was 36. Nobody hit 36 exactly, but 5 people were one off. We had 4 people guess 37 and 1 person guessed 35. Jan Lewitt guessed 35. So they all tied as the closest. So we have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 slips of paper in the old folded up in the old bowl here.
Digging Buddy joined us.
Hi, Digging Buddy. You came in at a perfect time. Okay. That's right. Martin's got to have something to give away on his next. Martin gives great prizes away. I mean, his prizes make mine look. Everybody loves. You should have seen the nice digging pouch that Amy, part-time detector, had with her in West Palm that she'd won from Martin. Boy, that thing was beautiful. Big money, no whammies. Okay, come here, Denise. I'll do it on screen. Okay. The winner for the Ben Franklin half or closest guess for the Wheaties is number 38, which is Brandon Spiegel, future millionaire. Fantastic. He was one over at 37, so this goes to Brandon Spiegel.
How do you spell Spiegel?
He spells it Spiegel. I love his channel name. Brandon Spiegel, future millionaire. That is one confident guy right there. But don't go away, folks. We have more silver to give away.
And he's got, where's it at? What's it?
Okay. I would have won the Wheaties if the cat didn't have 6 toes.
Park Red's got to run.
Pat, thanks a lot, buddy. Appreciate you stopping by. Digging Buddy, normally I would cheer on the Brownies, but I bet against them in my football pool, and I need the win tonight. Stan, I check the coin stars at my local Winn-Dixie every time I go there, but the problem is there's a homeless community right around the corner, and I think they're in there every hour checking that coin star. I haven't seen a coin in that coin star since the homeless community set up. Pat has to go spit. See, that's an inside joke. That was a good joke there, Jason. That was a really good joke. Pat did a video today on how do I politely say this? How to go number 2 on a permission if you got to go. Why do I have papers flying around?
I don't know.
Okay. So no, we're not guessing numbers. Martin's getting crazy. Thor, thanks, buddy. I know it's 1:40 or 12:40 in the morning there, or 1:40 in the morning. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you stopping by.
Smiley faces.
And Miss Cheryl, how are you doing?
Squirt super glue in the corner.
Yes, he actually did. He dug a hole, and then he angled his little left shovel that he could kind of lean on that as he was squatting down to show how to do it. And then, of course, he thought it would be really funny to take a silver quarter and drop it in the hole after you cover it up. I guess that's Pat's version of the flaming pile of dog poo in a brown paper bag on your neighbor's front porch. I can't see much of anything, Mr. Awesome. Well, my buddy's eyes are slowly getting better, Cheryl, and I hope yours do too. Oh, that would work.
Now he's going over, under, even. What?
Did he wipe with the 20? Knowing Pat, he probably did. And then he probably put that in the hole. Ooh, Digging Buddy found a ring on the beach a few days ago. Oh, great. You found the odor. That is fantastic. Congratulations, Digging Buddy. Yeah, I don't think there's anything better on a person's face when they get back a ring or a piece of jewelry on the beach that they thought they would never see again.
Your lifeguard was very happy.
Oh yeah, my lifeguard that I found that chain for, he was super ecstatic because he wasn't supposed to be wearing it when he was on duty, so he was pretty happy to get it back.
Not getting me crazy. I'll go here.
That Quasi-Mobile, that's what I was thinking, like a 5-gallon bucket type thing. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Or to quote the cool guy that's on the Hoarders show, there's this one really cool guy on the Hoarder show, and a hoarder actually let a homeless guy live in a wooden shack on the side of his house. He was using a 5-gallon bucket as a bathroom, and the hoarding guy said, "I'm not cleaning that up." And then he turned to the camera and he goes, "Folks, we're all just 3 bad decisions away from shitting in a bucket." And I laughed so hard I thought I was going to roll off the sofa.
What's BRB AFK?
BRB is right. Be right back. I don't know what AFK stands for. I'm happy I got the BRB.
9 away
Go
from
before you
200.
go. That's right.
Only 9 away from 200. Go to the Smith's page. Like them.
Wow. Detecting Smiths are only 9 away. They're at 191, gang. The last time we did a live stream, I asked you folks to push them over 100. And within a few days, they were at 134. So thank everybody. I want to thank all my great subscribers. And now they're at 191. So that means they're ready to do a 200 sub.
What he said, AFK, away from keyboard.
Oh, away from keyboard. Very cool. Thanks, guys.
So whoever's not liked them on our page, go over and say.
Right. So if nobody's checked out the Detecting Smiths channel, and you got to put in the Detecting Smiths, because if you put in Smith Detecting, you'll get Will Smith and his family. It's called the Detecting Smiths. Type it in. The Detecting Smiths. 3 different words. Thanks, Digging Buddy. Yep, just the way Denise typed it. It's the Detecting Smiths. That's awesome, gang. That is just awesome doing that for him.
Astronaut diapers.
Astronaut. Thank you, Michael Williams. Thanks, Digging Buddy. 7. Quasi still guessing 2.
He's got shirts ordered.
Wow, you got shirts ordered. I don't even have stickers yet. I've got a printing place right up the street here, and I'm going to be approaching them as soon as I get my logo figured out. I think it's going to be a pirate skull type logo. Instead of cross bones, it's going to be the digging shovel, the less shovel, and on one way, and then the detector going the other way. I think that's what I'm going to use with Digging Florida with Rob on it. Digging Buddy, put them videos out there, man. Click on the 3 buttons behind the name and then go to the channel. That's a good idea, Jan. I always forget to do that. I always forget those 3 buttons are there. Yeah, Mississippi Mary, I got to get mine done. I mean, heck, I'm at 1100 now, and I got to get my stickers done. I mean, Deej sent me one, and Cheryl sent me one, and Randolph sent me 2.
Say thanks, Stan.
Thank you, Stan. Appreciate it.
Detectives. I don't know what that means.
Does anybody besides me miss the Detectorist show from BBC? I just thought that was the most wonderful show. I binge watched that show, all 3 seasons in like 2 weeks. I really missed that show. Don't forget me, Rob, then I can say I want from something.
Digging Buddy. Doesn't seem like I'm finding anything to dig a video for.
Oh, Digging Buddy, when I first started out 2.5 years ago, I didn't have a good phone. I had a flip phone, but I had an iPad that I could record with, which was about the size of an encyclopedia. So I carried a backpack with the iPad in the backpack. I didn't have a pinpointer. So I'd get a penny signal, flip the clod out, have to grab the dirt, wave it under your coil till you finally heard the buzz. And then I'd put my backpack down, get my iPad out, film my iPad over my zinc penny because I was all excited. Yeah, we've all come a long way since those days. I came back from vacation one time and Denise surprised me with my Garrett AT Pro pinpointer, which was just, I can't tell you how different it is metal detecting with a pinpointer. Oh my gosh, it was like night and day. Oh, it's permanently etched in our brain, Martin. Don't worry. Oh, you go Digging Buddy. You go back through some old FL Thunder episodes. You're either just gonna laugh or cry. The one real good one is I think my second episode where I found that huge biker's ring, that 1 ounce biker's ring. Can you go grab that?
Huh?
The biker's ring. It's on that tray with all the silver. And then hit the start button for the coffee.
Mm-hmm. I hope I find it. It's a big monster ring.
Yes. I used to use a probe with a screwdriver. Well, Michael Williams, sometimes that's a lot. Some of these parks, that's all they let you use is a probe or a screwdriver because you can't disturb the grass or the soil. That's right. Any finds except bottle taps and pool tabs are good finds. I'm constantly on the lookout for magpies now. Yeah, don't go away from your hole and leave shiny gold in it if you got magpies in the area. Ed, I detected without a pinpointer for 6 months. I just, I spent all my money on my machine and I hadn't found enough clad yet to pay for my pinpointer, but me and Denise had done a lot of dog sitting. We have like a little side, the big, huge thing, hon, on the red tray.
No, I got the coin. I mean the
Ring?
coffee maker. First button on the left.
Yes. So where's so if you guys watch one of my first videos, here is the very first ring I ever found metal detecting on my second or third day. I found this, guys, and I thought rings were just going to fall out of the sky. I thought this was the easiest, funnest hobby in the world. Look at this. Look at this thing. It is 1 full ounce. It's got an Aztec sun god on top of a pyramid, and it's a biker. It's what they call a biker's ring. It's what bikers wear when they think they're going to get into a fight or something. It is massive. A full 1 ounce of silver. And I found this my second or third day metal detecting a field where they had a carnival come. So I figured the guy was riding a ride at the carnival and this went flying off. And I thought metal detecting was the easiest thing in the world.
You need some light on it. Here.
Okay.
Hold on. I'll turn Google flashlight on.
And then I didn't find another ring for like 6
Google
weeks.
flashlight on. Not too much. There you go. Don't.
I'm trying to figure this out.
There you go. Turn it to the camera. Right there. I think you can see it.
Yeah, it's got this Mayan or Aztec god on top of a pyramid. It's got snakes and different stuff on the side. But I mean, it's just massive. I've had so many people offer to buy this from me, but it's the first ring I ever found.
It's like it's his flood riches is in the house.
There it is.
Did you say hi to Texas Plug Riches?
Texas Plug Riches. That's another cool name. I've only found 5 rings so far. Well, keep at it. I started off like everybody else doing parks and tot lots. We have one little teeny beach here that's attached to a park on the Gulf of Mexico, and I used to use my 705, my land machine, just to do the dry sand when I did the park. But I've gotten over a dozen silver rings out of parks. I've gotten toe rings. I've gotten silver earrings. I got a little silver Indian feather with a turquoise chip in it.
Martin's like, is that the next prize?
No, that's not the next prize. I found another 925 on the beach last week. I think it's got diamond chips, but not how chips. Take it to your local jeweler or pawn store that you can trust and have him test it on his little diamond machine. But since me and Dalton mainly do old properties now, like I say, I just got the scoop. If you guys have been watching, I just got the new big scoop. So I'm starting to do more beaches. As a matter of fact, I'm going to Clearwater Beach tomorrow with a buddy of mine. He's got a friend in from Scotland. Oh, Mr. Thor left.
Yeah, he didn't.
But I got a buddy coming into town from Scotland. No.
Don't eat that.
Don't eat the rubber bands. Goofball. So I'm doing Clearwater Beach tomorrow. And then Dalton and I are doing a long road trip with a buddy of mine from my metal detecting club on Wednesday. We're driving about 100 miles north of here up into north central Florida. And we're doing a park that my research found out the park was given to the city in 1906. But put an ad on Craigslist and lost and found sections. Michael, you said you're in California, right? You can join your. Zeus, what are you doing?
He's on board.
The cat's getting into the shelf.
Martin,
in California, our club, I belong to a metal detecting club called SARC, S-R-A-R-C, which stands for Suncoast Research and Recovery. We are the #1 ring finder club in the United States. And that's mainly because we've only got, 90 miles of beaches here on the Gulf of Mexico that are the most popular beaches in the world. But our club has returned 544 rings to people from mainly the beaches. We went out, one video, we went out 3 miles in the Gulf and we found a $20,000 ring out in the Gulf of Mexico. That was 3 miles out in the salt flats. I also helped find a ring that a guy was chopping wood with his axe and the ring went flying off and we found that. But try and join Ring Finders. Type in Ring Finders. It's all one word. Ring Finders is all across the country. If your area has a metal detecting club, it's probably part of Ring Finders. But you can put your own ad on Craigslist. Some of our guys advertise on Craigslist too that they'll be happy to go out and find your rings. The vast majority of income from our metal detecting club comes from donations from people that we find the ring. Over half the revenue our club generates is from donations from the people that are appreciative that we find their rings.
Go ahead and let that find that rubber bands.
Wow, very nice. Found 7 rings. I've only got 1 gold ring, 1 true actual 10K ring that's got a crucifix on it. And I found that on a tot lot, or next to a tot lot, next to a basketball court, literally down in a park in the Section 8 housing area. I have found more coins in silver and gold in that park. And yet I've done parks in millionaire areas and I don't find anything. It's your areas where people carry cash. So I've only found 1 silver ring on the beach. I did get my first 2 rings in the water last week or 2 weeks ago with the new scoop. First time using it. The one had a beautiful turquoise stone in it. I am editing currently one of the most rewarding permissions I've ever done and one of the most heartwarming stories about an 86-year-old widower. I'm going to call it Eases Pain. Del Marvelous, I'll be really looking forward to that. Everybody needs to check out Del Marvelous's statement. That is going to be awesome.
Just give away something you don't want anymore.
Look for She Detector. Hog Rider, I try not to say anything bad about anybody, at least publicly. I have made overtures to She Detector when I first started detecting. I've made overtures for her to come to our club. I've made overtures to hunt with her, and I have never received a reply back. So that's all I can say. I've never been in contact with her. Yet, when Gypsy was in this area, she made it a point to find our club, find our members. She got a hold of me and Alex. And when she was back down this year, she called me and texted me and said, Rob, I'm here on the West Coast. I'm at my rental condo for the week. Let's go detecting. And Gypsy's just the most wonderful, wonderful person. She is a great ambassador for the metal detecting community.
I think she said she's coming back in November.
She said she needs to come back before a year. That's what she said. Now that I've got my scoop and I can go water detecting with her.
One guy in there said he got a scoop that looks like a beer can.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Imagine I'm detecting in the Section 8 area.
Oh, I love detecting Section 8 areas. Martin, those are I get more coins out of the hood than any place in the world. I'm antisocial. So was I before I met Dalton. I'd hunt it all by myself. Section 8 bling. That is exactly right. My only real gold ring. And then when I went to Maryland, the day that I met the Hoover boys, I was getting ready to go to their meeting. I wanted to detect that afternoon, and I actually found an apartment complex with a tot lot, and I found a gold coated, gold stamped. It wasn't gold plated. It was gold filled. Brad from the Hoover boys was explaining to me the difference between gold plated and gold filled. He tested on his gold tester, and that I've got I got one gold filled ring and one gold plated ring. The gold plated ring's got like 14 stones in it. It's almost as big as this thing. And I found that in a county park next to a garbage can. I put that in my pocket and I walked around all day thinking I was a millionaire. And then my jeweler looked at it and laughed and said, "You see what that HG means next to the 14K?" I go, "Nope, I have no idea what that means." And he says that stands for heavy gold electroplate. So it was gold electroplated.
Thinking buddy lost his stream froze, so he's like, "What did I miss? What did I miss?" I don't think he missed much.
Nope, not a lot. We're just rambling on.
So you want to give something away that's...
Yes, it's almost 8 o'clock. Let's get the other dime away. All right, we're gonna do this one because Martin's not ready for this one, so we're gonna do this one. All right, I'm gonna have Denise on that same pad. Where's that pad of paper that you wrote your number on?
I used
The
the
blue
last
one.
one.
That was the last one.
I was two when I started. Nobody would take a girl detective seriously until I created my YouTube show.
Wow. Sorry to hear that, Deej. I know Alex is.
If you detect after a homicide, you can get surface funds.
Oh, speaking of detecting after a homicide, Randolph, Denise and I were going somewhere the other day shopping, and we passed a subdivision a couple miles from our house, and there was a crime scene van there and a forensic van, and one of the deputies, one of the forensic people, had a metal detector out.
A cheesy looking one.
Yeah, it was like a. Well, no, I don't want to say it was cheesy.
Dollar General store.
No, it wasn't that. It was like a Ace 250 or something, one with the orange or yellow control box. But I got thinking, wow, for a forensic unit, they ought to be having like $1,000 machine, not like a $300 machine. But I guess they were going to be looking for bullets or something.
Texas Plug Riches.
Texas Plug Riches. Well, that's just a cool name. Oh, Meek B. Where's Meek BG1 came in? I missed him.
Where?
Cheryl just said hi to him.
Oh. Pimp Daddy Rob.
Meek BG1.
Oh, he is up there in red.
Welcome to the stream. You actually tied for the correct guess for the Wheaties. You were one off, and you were one of 5 people that were one off. So we drew a name for those 5 people. And sorry to say you didn't win, but you were one of the 5 people closest for the Wheaties. So congratulations. You can get surface fines. That is so bad, Martin. Daddy Rob.
Speaking of $300 machines, what do y'all think of the Notka Simplex?
Found Found my first gold on the beach in wet sand. Fantastic, Michael. 14K, 6.5 grams. Wow. Just got here a bit ago. Okay. Digging Buddy, I am sorry to say I don't know anything about Noctas, and the only person I know on YouTube that uses one that does extremely well with it is Hello World Darnell Williams. That guy, I don't know what model his Nocta is, but I'm telling you, that guy has got that machine zeroed in, and he knows that machine. And what I also like about Darnell's channel is he does more live digs than I think any other channel around. I mean, he finds silver, he finds big silver, he finds half dollars, he finds quarters, he finds barbers, he finds seated, and like 4 out of 5 of his silvers are live digs, and they're just incredible. And he'll find a scratchy signal with a nail, and he'll pull a silver dime out of there. And he's the only one I know that uses the Nocta macra, and he seems to love it.
HT Chevrolet.
Is he back? Because he was here earlier.
I don't know.
Yep, Darnell uses up brands, and he seems to love it. And I don't know if everybody's familiar with Tesoro, but one of the guys in our club owns Phil Myers owns Myers Metal Detecting down here in Tampa. It's one of the biggest metal detecting stores in the state of Florida, and Phil's a member of our club. And
Metal Sharks.
Oh, Metal Sharks is in the house. Hey, Metal Sharks. And Simplex is new, not reissue at pre-order. Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
What you bet.
But Tesoro's now out of business. They folded up shop. So if you have a Tesoro that's going to have problems, I don't know where you're going to go to, unless you find a repair dealer that also knows how. He uses Amphibio. That's what it is. Thank you, Knox. My guess is what you pick. Yeah, Darnell is awesome, Michael Williams. Digging Buddy, we have not heard that yet. Phil has not heard if anybody's going to take over Tesoro, if another brand. All right, I can also give you guys a secret here. Mind Lab's coming out with another machine that is going to be based on the multi-frequency of the Knox, from what I understand, but it's going to be a lot less expensive because they're going to not make it waterproof. It's just going to be a land machine, but I believe it's going to have a lot of the same engineering as the Knox. And there's a guy on the east coast of Florida that's a NASA engineer that has developed metal detectors for 5 different companies, and Mind Lab has hired him to test that, because I know a detector who was on that beach and saw him using that new Mind Lab machine, and he asked that it not be taken pictures of because it has not been put out in the public yet. So Mind Lab is working on the next machine after the Knox, based on the technology of the Knox, though.
Vanquish.
The Vanquish. Yes. Wow. Okay. 3 models starting. Yeah, he's testing it on the beach right now on the East Coast. I'm not going to give his name, but I know a person who saw him using it, and she took a picture with him, and you just see the shaft. He has to keep the control box. Knox is, but the one they're going to do that's going to be less money is not going to be waterproof, because there's a lot of people that want that multi-frequency without needing a water machine.
Okay.
Yep.
So give away your.
Okay, let's give away the second dime. I just didn't want you using these. There's no blanks of those. Just here, flip that there up.
What happened to all our
Right,
paper?
right. I don't want you using this. I need that paper.
What happened to any paper?
Here.
Okay.
Okay. Wow. Rick Okasik died. The front man for the Cars, 75, died of heart disease. I don't remember you telling me that. That one right? That one right?
I wrote a note this morning.
Oh, did it right?
Yeah. I wrote a note this morning.
Okay, guys, we're going to give away this Silver Rosie as our last giveaway for today. So what I want everybody to do, no, Dairyland Digger, it's not going to be 47. I want people to start guessing a state, and when whoever gets the right state, we'll announce the right state. All righty, go ahead.
Guess a state.
Guess a state.
Prepare us. Good night.
Oh my God. Boom. The very first person. Meek BG1. Boom. He got Ohio right off the bat. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys, but you can all stop now. Terryland Tigger, Ohio. You guys are all hilarious. Meek BG1, we're going to put up our email address. So send us your address and your email address, and we'll get you this. We'll get you this silver Rosie out to you.
First guess.
Man, first guess.
Drop it like it's hot.
That's it. Here.
Okay, you get that?
I don't want you using those. I need those.
Oh, well, yeah. I got tons of them in here.
No, not that thick stuff like that. Oregon. I knew Randolph would keep on digging. Oh, so close. Just a bit outside. Yeah, just send us your address to that Florida at flthunder@me.com. Yes, Deej, we just lost Eddie money like 2 or 3 days ago. He's so picky. Oh, okay. I didn't even know where those were. Oh, Denise is showing me stuff I didn't even know we had here. We got these nice thick notepads that are like cardboard, and that's what I put the dimes between when I mail them out, because my post office will not let me mail anything if they feel a bump in it. They won't let me mail it because they said, well, that won't go through our machine, so we're not letting you go through. Even though it's less than an ounce, we're going to charge you $3.71 since it won't bend. Well, if I put a dime between these two pieces of cardboard,
it's a Rosie dime.
Yep, it's a Rosie dime. They don't feel it, and I get to mail it out for first class mail. Stan, since it's easier to tell you right now, I am going to be on Clearwater Beach tomorrow afternoon. I got to take some clients at Denise to the airport in the morning, and then probably around 12 or 12:30, I will be on Clearwater Beach, just north of the 60 Pier. Well, from the 60 Pier and going north. So I'll be out there with another buddy and his good friend, and we're going to have 2 machines. So we're going to be on Clearwater Beach for about 3 or 4 hours tomorrow.
Digging Buddy's going out. He's going to watch football.
Digging Buddy's out of here. Fantastic. Deej, your post office does the same thing? Were we guessing continental U.S.? Yes. No, you could have guessed Alaska or Hawaii.
He's guessing Alaska now. Yeah, a little late.
We did Idaho last time, and it must have taken 70 guesses for somebody to think about, oh, we forgot about Idaho. Thanks, Dan. Oh, Texas Plug Riches, we just looked that way.
Do you have Stan's phone number?
Yeah, I think I got Stan's number on my phone.
Oh, nice. See, it's rigged on his channel too.
Oh my gosh, Martin won a Walking Liberty hat from SJ's live stream today.
Rigged.
I won a silver 1 ounce round from Liz digging Canuck on her live stream last Sunday. I'm waiting for that to get here. Oh, hand me that. Hand me this. Hand me that.
Wait, what?
This thing.
This is what he wrote. We talk about every different states. Idaho, yes, you are.
That was a phenomenal inning, Cheryl, and I missed it. I turned off the TV when they were up by 2 points with like 10, 15 seconds ago, and the other team won. Oh my God. No, it wasn't Guatemala, Al. Oh my God, you guys are all hilarious. Hey guys, I just got this in the mail today from my channel sponsor, EE Detectors on eBay. It's all small letters, EE Detectors. One word, small letters. Type it in.
EE.
Detectors.
All together?
Yep.
Detectors. Okay.
All right, guys, right there, Denise just typed it in. This is one of my channel sponsors who's got an eBay channel. A lot of the things, the metal detecting accessories I'm giving away in the 900 subscriber giveaway coming up at the end of this month, I've gotten from him. Either he's donated or sold to me at a really good price. So I've sent a lot of people to him. I know numerous people have shopped with him. So he just sent me this clips onto the shaft of your metal detector, and then your pinpointer clips right on it, so you can hold it on the shaft of your metal detector without having to go fishing around for it. So we're going to be offering one of these also in our 900 sub giveaway. This will be another prize in our 900 sub giveaway. All righty.
Down.
All righty, guys, we're going to wrap it up. Has anybody got anything else?
Any news?
Well, it just seemed like in an hour and 15 minutes last time was when my computer froze up, and I don't want that to happen again. Oh, my God, you guys are hilarious. Knox, you can go pee now, buddy.
Oh, Hogrider said it.
I wear my pinpoint on a breakaway lanyard around my neck. Okie dokie.
No.
I need to pee. I
know.
know.
Not Knox. And then I said, I need to pee, honey bunny.
I'll tell you what, Al, if he sends me an extra one, I'll get one your way.
Okay. He sent you 3. Okay.
Oh, ambient girl, that's so bad. Thanks for coming by, Cheryl. Tall neck beer bottles fit in too. You guys are so bad. All righty, guys. We're going to sign off so everybody can go catch the Browns tonight on football. So I want to thank everybody for being here. Congratulations to the winners. And we're going to do this again real soon with because we're going to have more giveaways coming up, gang. So thanks for everybody coming in tonight. I appreciate it. And thanks for stopping by, everybody. Good night.
He didn't know someone else.
Yeah, that's from Pulp Fiction. I got to pee, honey bunny. All right, guys. Have a good night.
Someone urinate.